First Peter's, First Peter's, chapter 1, chapter 4, verse 12. The NLT translation. The headline reads, "Suffer for being a Hamashiachite." It says Christian, but and the other headline reads for the KJV, "Share the suffering of Hamashiach." So I'm gonna read it in the NLT. Dear friend, don't be surprised at the fiery trials you are going through, as if something strange were happening to you. Instead, be very glad, for these trials make you partners with Hamashiach, Yahushua, in his suffering, so that you will have a wonderful joy in seeing his glory when it is revealed to all the world. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem El Shah B'Shem Rakah Kodash. The water Yahweh Shem El Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki and pushing the word of sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hit the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chambers of the Lord, the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chambers of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Abaratazah, the Lord, take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs it has taken upon. Right now, the time is 6:05 a.m. in the morning, Friday, October 20th, 2023. The hopeful year old prophecy come to pass. And everything is gradually happening. But we know what's the most important thing that needs to happen before anything is to see him. So everything is gearing up. They positioning their self. So these little skirmishes that's happening, these wars and rumors of wars, they're positioning themselves. This is for, for all their marbles that they want to have control. Who will control the next, what is the fourth industrial revolution? That's what they set it up for. So they have to strategize, put things in certain positions, as the scripture says. That's why they're making another different type of, they had the NATO. So now they formed the BRICS. People are leaving NATO. Certain nations are leaving NATO. They don't want to be with the whore anymore. And one verse proves that. This is why it's not a strange thing what's happening around. Even for ourselves, like in our regular lives, it's not a strange thing. It's like, all right, this is a trial for us. These things that's happening is your trials for us. We're not supposed to get oh man, what the Yahushua said. That's the verse. How that verse go? I'm gonna say it this way. It's just right in my mind, Salakia. I'm gonna go this way. I can't even. Salakia. It's early in the morning. I'm trying to get one in. Wars and rumors of wars. Beginning of sorrow. Wars, rumors of war. Bible verse. Matthew 24. So I couldn't think. My mind wasn't. That verse was there. It was like, I'm fighting myself. It's a strange thing. You be thinking of everything else at one time when you just want one single thought, but everything runs through your mind. And this body, man, this body's not made to hold all those thoughts at one time, man. All right. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye should not be troubled. Cause we know this is a frequent verse that comes up simultaneously lots of times. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So these things must come to pass, just like the sea is supposed to come to pass, but the end is not yet in yet, because we know over there in the Middle East, right? We something has to happen. World War III, right? That's what Joel speaks about. Joel 2, I do believe, and it tells you that everybody gather over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, Valley of Decision. But before that happens, these people got to put they got to set up, because they all working for the same thing. Revelation chapter 13 speaks of that. Verse 13, verse 6, verse 16. It speaks about the seer, and it tells you that small and great, rich and poor, free and bond should receive a mark. That needs to happen, you know. And we know all these wars and these little skirmishes is just leading up to the third war. Three strikes you out, Esau. Three strikes you out, Esau. So, in a matter of time, it's going to happen, and then it's over. Because when that C hip drop, when they drop this currency, and all the whole earth start going into how because they setting up their money over. They already got the digital thing going. The digital thing was going on because nobody really using any cash. So they setting up the big, let's go get it thing. When it happens, you're gonna know. Because this is what we've been preparing for. We're preparing to not to in the world, in the spirit of the body of Hashem Shah. The spirit of Hashem Shah is preparing us anyway. Like for example, in 2019 I had lost my job. Right, I got fired. Right, and I was bugging out for like probably like a second. So, but in my mind, I started singing songs. Songs started coming to my mind, and 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 then I realized because that's how it was when I was writing music. Words would come to my mind, and then I will put the songs together. But I started singing songs that's already out. Like it was a song called "The Reason." It just jumped in my mind. You know, the reason that we are here. And, I'm in the truth. I'm like, what? Wow. I was like, what's the, and I realized right in 2019, right before the pandemic happened, I lost my job. Right, I was there for 7 years at this job. Right, and I remember prior before that, I cashed a lot. You know, I asked the Lord about this job. I said, how long I'm gonna be there? Am I gonna be there for a long for how long? So whatever I asked how long I'm gonna be here. I didn't put a date on it, but it says it landed. I wasn't gonna be there for long. So I was there for 7 years, complete. 7 years there at this job. So it was complete. 2019, last year. So very spiritual, and it was the same year month I started there. That was right there. In August was the last month. It was 7 years complete. I started it 7 years ago in August. So boom. I was trying to figure out what's the reason. And then boom, they started giving out the Florida Nightingale juice to everybody. It started the pandemic. Oh, Batman and Robin started going around. People started eating Batman, and everybody got sick. Remember? So then I started, certain verses started coming to my mind, and songs started coming to mind. That song really jumped in my mind around that time, like I said, like the reason. Then I started doing deliveries outside the job, like outside job, like delivery jobs, right? And so it was like I just got my car back. I just got a car. Well, I just got the car back, and whatever. So I started doing, delivery jobs, this job, going here, going there, and I wasn't stuck in one building. Everybody wearing masks, and then that was the thing that came to my mind. So it's not a strange thing, It's not a strange thing what's happening. Like you try to figure it out, but the Lord tells you later on why this happened, and later on that's when I said, oh, wow, okay, it makes sense now. Because they started where I worked at, you had to get the Florida Nightingale juice. So I wasn't there no more. They was giving people Florida Nightingale juice. People was getting sick from the Florida Nightingale juice. That was not. They didn't have no vitamin C in it. It had vitamin P in it. So you know what I mean. So that lasted for like 3 years, and then I mean have no regular job, but look now after everybody done took it, what happened now? People got sick from it, and people dropping dead from it. And they took they drank that Florida Nightingale juice. You never trust that enemy. And he's an enemy to his own people too. And when that's our enemy, he's an enemy to his own people. E. So, all these wars and rumors of wars, the end is not yet. Like it says, let's read it. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. First, let me just read this verse again. All right. Let's read in the KJV. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trials, which is to try you, as though some strange things happening unto you. It's not a strange thing. It's a part of your role in this road to perfection. It's a part of your role on this road to perfection. So it's all right. Learning this truth keep you focused, man. That's a lot, yeah. Wow, that happened so fast. I was trying to see something. Let's see what this says here. And come. Like I said, if you're a hopeful elect, a predestinated one, the Lord will protect you. It's inevitable, man. It's inevitable. It's like really, like I truly believe, and a lot of spiritual things has happened, and I'm like, wow, like right at the last moment, boom, he provided for me, right at the last moment, and I'm still like you know, I'll oh boy, how the word's not in my mind. Jeez. Our righteousness is as filthy rags. So I'm trying to think of that. Our righteousness is as filthy rags to the Lord. We still we want to be perfect, man. But the Lord, He do provide to me. I've been provided. I've seen all these strange things happening, and I'm looking at it like, wow, just in the nick of time. And whatever transition you make, the Lord brings you down, then He brings you up. Depending, you don't know. I'm one of the men of the Lord. That's why I'm fighting the good fight of faith, and I'm making my call and election sure. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There has no temptation taken you, but such as is common to men. All this stuff is common to men. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye should be able. You're gonna go through it, man. But if you're not able to deal with it, He's not gonna have you go through it. He knows what you're able to do. but with but with the temptation also make a way to escape. He makes a way for you to escape, man. Get you out of that situation, that ye may be able to bear it. So we gotta bear it. We're gonna. I'm gonna design one of these men. You know, I'm not out the woods yet, man. I'm trying to get out this damn woods, man. We in the woods with ferocious animals. We're just little lambs, and little sheeps, man. You know, and we fight. We up against hyenas, ferocious bears, um, any wild animal you can think of that wants your flesh. Cause we're little lambs, man. So we got to. About this out, we bear this, man. You know? First Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 3. That no man should be moved by their affliction. For yourself know that we are appointed thereunto. We are appointed thereunto. We are supposed to go through these things, man. It's our rite of passage. That's what Apostle Paul said. On verse 4. For verily we were for verily when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation, even as it came to pass, and ye knew. So we know this, then. How we know this name? Through these truths, through the scriptures, man. That's how we see it. Our brothers back then went through these things. All right? So we got to go through it too. So if we come to serve the Lord, prepare that soul for temptation. Constantly endure. First Peter chapter 5, verse 9. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same affliction are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Our brothers out there, our big brothers, apostles, our big brothers, elders, they going through the same stuff, man. They got a lot of things they're going through too. They got to deal with this stupid world too. So we're not the only one in this big rocky boat. We just gotta, man up and hold it down. So yeah, so we see all these things. I mean, so like maybe it might be like two subjects in one video, because this verse jumped in my mind. As Yahweh Shah said this. He said wars and rumors of wars, man. Don't think it we're gonna go through things, man. It's feeling like that. And I don't know, people got brothers got personal issues. I got personal issues. But I know one thing. The scriptures do comfort. It's a lot, yeah. It's a lot, yeah. Yeah, Yahweh Shah said this. He said this. He said, I was trying to remember my spot. We're at the point where we're gonna go through a lot of things, man. And when we see it, we got. It's not gonna be a strange thing. And I'm about to say, man, I make it to the end of this, bro. Like, I hope I'm one of the ones. I got so much hope in this, man. And I put all what I have on the line, and that's what and it makes logical sense because I'm living a normal life now. Like, it's normal now. It's not, I ain't got to be all trying to look over my shoulders and this and that. I got regular issues though. Like, Now we up against principalities, demons on these people. The demons is trying to apprehend, hinder us. And the people, they are jealous, they whatever, and that cause they look at, they say, this ain't no regular nigga. Yo, you so say that I could look at the eyeballs, man. But they're sad. Hey, man, my situation right now is like, these Edomites are sad because they can't destroy me. They can't do what they want. You know, they can't lynch us. They wish in their mind, they wish they could do shit like that. But they ain't got, the Lord took that spirit off of them. That is a spirit, man. Like, you gotta really be like, you see the pictures we have, you know, we got the picture of Esau hanging, what they just called, pick a nigga, pick cotton, pick a nigga, and they was have the man, all the Edomites are sitting around, they still with their kids out there. You got two brothers hanging up on the pole. Remember that picture? Yeah, I got one of those in the room. And it says, who gonna? I think it says, who's gonna come save you? Something to the effect like that. So I like it. Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take no heed that no man deceive you. And you don't want to be deceived in this thing, man. And I'm gonna say this. I've been saying this in a few videos, recent videos. I don't feel the apostles have been deceiving. I don't feel that they have deceived. But they told for when they was coming up, you know, young, like when they was young in age, coming up in the truth, they told whatever they went through. They told details what happened to individuals that was in it. They hate, and they named names, so you could understand that they're using Hebrew names back then, and they telling you this person happened, this happened, this person, oh, I know that person, yeah, and they're not holding it back, they're not lying. I'm the one. What the Apostle Paul said, he's the one that put the videos up of King Marshall, Ariah, all the elders. So I don't see him making it up as he go along. He's not changing the story. Sometimes he ends up saying the same story over again. He repeats the same story, like oh, this, he'll tell you, oh, this happened to this, and you might hear it again. That's clear indication that it ain't a lie. Because there's no need to be, rehearsing a damn lie, man. I don't see, like, unless these other people in the world, these other camps, whatever. If it was real, for example, if Nate was a real dude, if it was real, if Nate had a real, if he was keeping it real, right? When he saw Apostle Ricard on the train, regardless, if somebody's slandering my name, right, and they lying on me, right, I be ready. If I see them, I'll fight them. What the fuck you doing? That's what I would. Like, I got this one situation. I hope I don't lash out, but I did say, well, I've been rehearsing what I said. I was gonna say, if I see this guy at the supermarket or anywhere, I don't care who he's with, I'm gonna tell him, you need to fucking apologize to me. That's what Nate should say if he was lying. If Apostle was lying, you need to lie. You're lying on me. You need to apologize to me right now. But he couldn't say that. He could have said, and what made it possible, the younger brother, Sakar, and what they named together, Rakar, means remember the spirit. Because Sakar means remember, and Rakar means spirit. Spirit, remember the spirit. So that was real powerful that day. When you hear that story, I was with the young elder Rakar. Sakar, Rakar. So remember the spirit, right? He could have, if that was the case. I'm just saying, like, it just makes sense that if somebody's slandering your name and you see them in person, that's the perfect time to be like, yo, why you lying on me? Anything, defend the truth. He couldn't talk about that. He talk about something else. So that's how I look at it. the Lord will exalt you in due time, but he's no, I don't see no exalting. It's just, I'm just saying, you know, cause I'll be saying I got this individual that he ain't working my job, he got fired, but you slandering my damn name, lying and shit, and he's doing great Grammy shit. I was like, yo, man, if I'm in the supermarket, I'm gonna pull him to the side, yo, come here, man. What's up? I need that apology, man. You need to apologize, man. You was wrong, man. And the last time I saw him, I felt the wicked demonic spirit come off of him. It's like he was back to normal. Whatever normalness he is in. I'm just saying, man, it was crazy, y'all. You leaving, walking out the door, I felt the power, that spirit come off of him. That demonic spirit was on him. Slacking, man. I'm just, so yeah, defend the truth, man. And the Lord will exalt you in due time. Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. I'm just reading this chapter right here. Just Salakia, this is what came to mind. All right. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. And Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. And you don't want to be deceived in this truth, man. And I don't feel like I'm being deceived, bro. I was given a blueprint, and I'm going over the schematics of it. As much as I have to every day, I try to go through a verse and I try to break down the words. And I'm like, he didn't write this in the book, because this is my tablet. I'm looking at my tablet. I got the book in there. I'm able to touch the screen and go to the meaning of the words. So no, he didn't put this in there. All right. So I haven't been deceived. I don't think I've been deceived. I just don't feel it, man. I don't feel no lie. I know some damn liars out there. Motherfucker be lying like a motherfucker. But the apostles haven't been lying. They didn't lie. Verse 20, Matthew chapter 24, verse 5. For many should come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. They're not coming, they're coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah. They're not saying, I'm the one you should follow. They saying, come out of her. They yelling, come out of her, and you don't want to partake these plagues that's coming. They telling you to repent. Yahweh sending back Yahweh Shah with the multiple angels to wreak havoc on this place and give judgment. Verse 6, and ye shall hear of war and rumors of war. See that ye be not troubled. We shouldn't be troubled. All this little thing going over there. And, it's crazy how right when this happened, it had some guy running around with a gun talking about Yahweh Shemel Shah. And it's funny how every time, the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah come upon parts of the heart to have you adapt. It's like adapting quick. You gotta adjust quick. Because these people, they trying to keep up with us. They wasn't saying Yahweh Shemel Shah Bashim Kwakwadash. They wasn't saying that before. They were saying Yahweh Shemel Shah. They did that first. Now, when it came back a few years back, when they put the Bashim Kwakwadash, now everybody's saying that. Or they trying to say Duwadia Shalom to the apostles of great milk. They trying to use a name. So now we gotta keep adjusting and keep adapting. We gotta stay 10 steps ahead of these damn monsters out here, cause they coming. And then he comes with this guy coming with these guns. Oh, we got guns and stuff, shooting carrying chests and guns, whatever, man. Yeah, we don't do that shit. Sakari does that shit. You should hear wars during this time. We hear that over there, in our land, those two nations that's over there in our land, they're not supposed to be there. Some of our people's over there, they get whatever's going on, they caught in the crossfire. The Lord's got to take us out of America and bring us there. If we don't get taken out of here, we have to come back around through the men's testicles into a woman, and 9 months later, She got to bring a baby out. That's how you coming back. Those elect ones that's going to bring the remnant is going to bring the 2/3 back. The 1/3 is going to bring the 2/3 back. That's how it's going down. If you don't make it out of here, the 144,000 men is going to be judges, kings, and priests, and ultimate ones. They're going to govern the galaxies. All right, and you should hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, and it's not. All right, that's not the end yet. We know it's a step to the end. Man, they tried something, but that was not the end. Oh shit! Florida Nightingale juice. We gotta drink this juice how many times? Oh hell no! I'm just gonna take 2, and then that's it. And then you take 1, you dead. You can't even get to the 2. 1 more, a boost. This shit's crazy. You know, people getting sick and shit. They getting sick from taking the shit. Motherfuckers, you're gonna get sick. Like, you're gonna have caught before that girl had common colds and, mucus, allergies. So it's natural. And it's natural in this society. But the new society, you're gonna never get hit. You're gonna never get sick. But that's how you know we are under curses. Salakia. I know I'm all over the place, Salakia. The end is not yet. And this is happening right now. Verse 7. For nations shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdoms. And there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. That's happening too. That's what's happening, man. We see all these things happening. Tons of places they making their own earthquake. They shooting laser beams out the sky, out those satellites, burning up shit, making people lose crops. Man, these people crazy, man. All these things is the beginning of sorrow. All right, so this is the beginning. All right, so we about to counter a lot of things because of what? Because of this truth. Because of Yahweh Shem Yahshua's sake. Yep. Verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And this is in red, so Yahweh is saying this for his name's sake. Then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. That's happening right now. So these are the things, a lot of things are going to be happening. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And these motherfuckers out here going hard. You wouldn't expect certain people to be going hard like that, man. I'm about to say that I am grounded and rooted in this thing. And I can still distinguish, man. I'm like, man, that is crazy over there, man. That's crazy shit. We ain't got to go through all that. But we gotta see these things. We gotta witness these things so we can understand why judgment gonna happen to these people. Right? Verse 12. Because iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold. And these motherfuckers, they're gonna get cold out here, man. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. And here's a clear indication that we're going to end it with this. Here's a clear indication that we're at the end of this. And verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then the end shall come. The end of this age. The end of this age, baby. It's happening. Oh, I want to see something here. Just going to look at something real quick. So the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahshua for this wonderfulness. Alright? I just want to see this word.
Strong's G 3625, Oikumene. Oikumene.
Oinkamene. All right. Salakia. So it's happening, man. Where is it? And we know, oh, Oinkamene, the habit earth, the whole earth, okay? And we know eon means the end, the age. Oinkamene is the whole earth. So the whole earth for Oinkamene is world. All right? The world Oinkamene. Okay? So the whole earth knows about this truth. So we at the end. Because everybody got the internet. So that was just a little something, something. I was boy, I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah, by Shem Kodash, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akia. Shalom.